Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the full book summary. Mr. Dursley, a well of Englishmen, noticed strange happenings on his way to work one day. That night, Albus Dumbledore, the head of Wizardry Academy called Hogwarts, meet Professor McGonagall, who also teaches at Hogwarts, and a giant named Hagrid outside the Dursley home. Dumbledore tells McGonagall that someone named Voldemort has killed Mr. and Miss Potter and tried unsuccessfully to kill their baby son Harry. Dumbledore leaves Harry with an explanatory note in a basket from Dursley's home. 10 years later, the Dursley household is dominated by Dursley's son, Dudley, who torments and bullies Harry. Dudley is spoiled, but Harry is forced to sleep in a cupboard under the stairs. At the zoo on Dudley's birthday, the glass in front of a boa construction exhibit disappears, frightening everyone. Harry is later punished for that incident. A mysterious letter begins arriving for Harry. They worry Mr. Dursley, who tries to keep them from Harry, but letters keep arriving in every crack in the house. Finally, he flees with his family and scolded Island shocked. On the eve of Harry's 11th birthday, at midnight, they hear a large bang on the door and Hagrid enters. Hagrid hands Harry an admission letter to the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Harry learns that the Dursleys have tried to deny Harry's wizardry all these years. The next day, Hagrid takes Harry to London to shop for school supplies. First they go to the Wizard Bank, Gringotts, where Harry learns that his parents have left him a hefty supply of money. They shop on the Wizard commercial street known as Diagon Alley, where Harry is fitted for his school uniform. Harry buys books, ingredients for potions, and finally the magic wand, which companion wand to evil's Voldemort. A month later, Harry goes to the train station and catches his train Hogwarts on track 9 in their quarters. On the train, A month later, Harry goes to train station and catches his train Hogwarts on track 9 in 3/4. On the train, Harry best friends other first-year students like Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, a muggle girl chosen to attend Hogwarts. At school, the first year takes turn putting on the sorting hat to find out in which residential house they will live. Harry fears being assigned to the sinister Slytherin house, but he, Ron, and Hermione ended up on the noble Gryffindor house. Professor McGonagall witnesses the incident. Instead of punishing Harry, she recommends that he play Quidditch, a much-loved game that resembles soccer played on broomsticks, for Gryffindor. Later that day, Malfoy challenged Harry to wizard duel at midnight. Malfoy doesn't have up in appointed place. Harry almost gets in trouble. While trying to hide it, he accidentally discovers a fierce three-headed dog guarding at the trapdoor in the forbidden third-floor corridor. On Halloween, a troll is found in the building. The students are all escorted back to their dormitories, but Harry and Ron sneak off to find Hermione, which is alone and unaware of the troll. Unwittingly, they lock the troll in the girls' bathroom along with Hermione. Together, they defeat the troll. Hermione tells a lie to protect Harry and Ron from being punished. During Harry's first Quidditch match, his broom jerked out of control. Hermione noticed Snape staring at Harry and muttering a curse. She concludes that he is jinxing Harry's broom and she Snape's clothes on fire. Harry regains control of the broom and makes spectacular play on the win at Quidditch match.
For Christmas, Harry receives his father's invisibility cloak, and he explores the school unseen late at night. He discovers the mirror of Erised, which displays the deepest desire of whoever looks in it. Harry looks in it and sees his parents alive. A few weeks later, Hagrid wins a dragon egg in a poker game. Because it is illegal to own dragons, Harry, Ron, and Hermione contact Ron's older brother who studies dragons. They arrange to get rid of the dragon but get caught. Harry, Ron, and Hermione are severely punished, and Gryffindor is docked 150 points.
Furthermore, part of their punishment is to go into the enchanted forest with Hagrid to find out who has been killing unicorns recently. In the forest, Harry comes upon a hooded man drinking unicorn blood. The man tries to attack Harry, but Harry is rescued by a friendly centaur who tells him that his assailant was Voldemort. Harry also learns that it is Voldemort who has been trying to steal the Sorcerer's Stone. Harry ultimately finds himself face to face with Quirrell, who announces that Harry must die. Knowing that Harry desires to find the stone, Quirrell puts Harry in the front of the mirror of Erased and makes him state what he sees. Harry sees himself with the stone in his pocket, and at that same moment, he actually feels it in his pocket. But he tells Quirrell that he sees something else. A voice tells Quirrell that the boy is lying and requests to speak to Harry face to face. Quirrell removes his turban and reveals Voldemort's face on the back of his head. Voldemort, who is inhabiting Quirrell's body, instructs Quirrell to kill Harry, but Quirrell is burned by contact with the boy. A struggle ensues and Harry passes out. When Harry regains consciousness, he is in the hospital with Dumbledore. Dumbledore explains that he saved Harry from Quirrell just in time. He adds that he and Flamel have decided to destroy the stone. Harry heads down to the end-of-year banquet, where Slytherin is celebrating its 7th consecutive win of the House Championship Cup. Dumbledore gets up and awards many last-minute points to Gryffindor for the feats of Harry and his friends. Winning the House Cup for Gryffindor, Harry returns to London to spend the summer with the Dursleys.
Archetypes are universal symbols that encapsulate the collectively inherited unconscious idea, pattern of thought, image, etc. that is universally present in people, meaning they come from the shared human experience and are passed down through generations without us realizing it. Psychologist Carl Gustav Jung describes several archetypes that are based in the observation of differing but repeating patterns of thought and action that reappear time and again across people, country, and continents. Meaning, he noticed that people's behaviors and stories often follow the same patterns, even though they are different individuals, and that these archetypes show up in stories and behaviors everywhere in the world.
The following are information on the different archetypes for characters. These are the 8 male archetypes. Number 1, the chief. Leader, tough, decisive, goal-oriented, overbearing, top of his field. In the story Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the chief archetype can be seen in Professor Dumbledore. He is the leader of Hogwarts, respected and strong. He is decisive, makes decisions quickly, and goal-oriented because his purpose is to protect the wizarding world. He is at the top of his field because he is known as one of the greatest wizards, but sometimes he can also be seen as overbearing because he keeps many secrets.
The bad boy, rebel, the boy from the wrong side of the track, bitter, crushed idealist, charismatic, street smart, hates authority. The best friend, kind, responsive, decent, regular, Mr. Nice Guy, doesn't enjoy confrontation, values teamwork.
Fun, irresistible, not too responsible or dependable. Rouge, a red powder or cream used as a cosmetic for coloring the cheeks or lips. Not crazy about hard work. Tortured, secretive, unforgiving, vulnerable, creative but loner.
The professor, logical, introverted, and flexible, boring, genuine about feelings, honest, faithful. The swashbuckler, man of action, physical, endearing, fearless, explorer.
The warrior, reluctant rescuer, knight in shining armor, relentless, hero, doesn't go along to get along.
The 8 female archetypes. To take charge and achieve success, often challenging traditional power structures. The boss. Leader, tough, decisive, goal oriented, overbearing, top of her field. To endure and overcome adversity, often through cunning and adaptability. The survivor. Sizing up everyone, mysterious, manipulative, and tough.
Rebel has several meanings, primarily referring to a person who resists authority, and a verb meaning to resist or rise against authority. Better describes a harsh or pungent taste, an intense and unpleasant emotion like resentment or hatred, or a physical unpleasant sensation such as biting cold or a stinging pain. Crush ideas. Charismatic describes someone with an extraordinary personal magnetism that attracts, influences, and inspires others. Often characterized by charm, confidence, and persuasiveness. Street smart describes a person with practical, real-world knowledge and skills, particularly for navigating difficult or dangerous situations in urban environments, as opposed to formal academic learning. Hates authority. The free spirit, fun, irresistible, not too responsible or dependable. Rouge, not crazy about hard work.
The Weave. This refers to a character who often appears weak or helpless. Like damsel in distress, they usually show childlike innocence and depends on others to protect or to rescue them. The Librarian. This is a character who looks very proper, serious, or disciplined on the outside, but deep inside, they have hidden passion or intensity.
The Crusader, woman of action, physical endearing, fearless, explorer, meaning a brave and active woman who is fearless and ready to explore. The Nurturer takes care for everyone, meaning a caring woman who looks after and supports everyone.